Hello, this is Bob Bach, and I also have Dave Culver with me from VentureSHOT and Funding Feeding Frenzy. Today we are bringing what we believe and feel has been just an incredible value to a number of the different companies that we have, and Michael from Equity Trust is going to talk more about how we leverage the self-directed IRA concept to really bring significant dollars into business investment of multiple different types. So, Dave, do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, Bob, other than the fact that this is one of the alternative forms of financing that people can use, or people can use as an investment, especially in the current financial climate where banks might not be lending as much to the average person or the average real estate investor or the average business owner, and it is literally chock full of large amounts of money that can be put to use by the people who have the self-directed IRAs and or the people who would borrow from or get investors from self-directed IRAs. Thanks.
Excellent. Excellent points. And without further ado, I will, Michael, take it over.
All right, great. Thank you, Bob. And thank you, Dave. I'd like to welcome everybody to the webinar today. My name is Michael Vavroska. I am a key account executive here at Equity Trust Company. Today, just give you a little disclaimer here. I'm not a licensed financial analyst or anything. I'm here to simply educate you on the use of the self-directed IRA, as is Equity Trust is a passive custodian. We're here to provide the vehicle for you and your clients to utilize retirement funds to invest in alternative investments. That being said, I'd like to begin the presentation. Self-directed IRAs, accounts made easy. A couple main topics that we're going to cover today. The Equity Trust Company difference, the things that really set us apart from our competitors. The self-directed IRAs themselves, the different types, and how you're able to take advantage of over $4.2 trillion in retirement funds that are out there. And then the steps you need to take to not only create the account to make the investment and to see the return on investment. One of the first things that Equity Trust Company provides to its clients is the financial strength and longevity. We have a proven customer service team that is available each and every day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 p.m. They're able to delve into your account, help you with investments, and answer any questions that you may have regarding your IRA and the investment that you would have. We are an IRS-approved custodian. We have a regulated state bank, and we are state chartered. We were founded in 1974, and currently we have over $10 billion in custodial assets under our custody, with over 130,000 clients. So we are the largest in the industry, and we have been around the longest. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and all cash that is held with Equity Trust Company is FDIC insured up to $250,000. So you're never losing money with Equity Trust when it is in cash, and it is insured. Secondly, the education difference that we provide for our clients. As you see, there's our website for Equity University. On that website, you can find a variety of things, educational webinars, much like the one we're doing today. We do have a library with white papers and reports, the different accounts and investments that you're able to take part in. We do have live educational events. One of the biggest is our networking conference that we have once a year. This year it is down in Orlando, as well as we have tax-free workshops and a mentoring program. So you're able to take part in our mentoring program, the head of our Equity University. On that website, you also can find blogs as well as tutorials and other tools that'll help you along with your planning of retirement. One of the last things that helps us, stand out in front of our competitors, I would say, was the industry-leading operational excellence that we have. We are atop of the game when it comes to the service we provide to our clients. That is noted by our National Promoter Score. It is now above 50, which is one of the highest in the industry. With that, you're going to get a team of individuals that is personally there to attend to your account, not only myself, my team, as well as that client service team that I mentioned. You do have an online account management, much like any other online banking. You're able to see 24 hours, account values, assets in the account, and any transactions that are currently being made or have been made. We do have an internal broker where you're able to take advantage of traditional investments as well as the non-traditional investments, and you're able to do that online. Equity Trust Company does have an all-inclusive fee. That's one of the biggest things that keeps us in front. You know, we're not here to nickel and dime you. We don't have asset or transaction charges, and there's no surprises. We're very transparent. You know, we have our fee schedule online as well as I could provide it to you at your request, and it spells out exactly what you can look for as far as fees associated with your account. Next, we're going into the self-directed accounts made easy portion. And to start that off, basically a background is what is a self-directed IRA. Self-directed IRA is exactly the same as any IRA that you would establish at your traditional banks, 401ks, or any small business accounts. The only major difference is you have more investment options. We give you the best of both worlds. You get the traditional side, the stocks, bonds, mutual funds, as well as the alternative investments. Additional benefits, kind of building off that last slide, as I said, you get more diversification. Diversification, as you know, helps you to reduce risk within that portfolio, and you're also able to control the investments that you like. You're not paying somebody to do what they would like. You control what you know and what you have knowledge in. You have the ability to invest in something you know and understand, as I said. So it's a very hands-off, in a sense, investment. We like to say an arm's length transaction. But as I said, you're able to take part in things that you know or may have expertise in. Information on an IRA versus a self-directed IRA. As I said, with an IRA, you can invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, annuities, and CDs. With a self-directed IRA, you can invest in all of that and more. And you'll see right here is a list of the actual investments that some of our clients are doing. Obviously, today we're talking about how to fund business with capital from an IRA. So you'll see you're able to invest into LLCs, C Corps, any kind of private placements, any kind of hard money lending. Clients are able to lend money to your entity for your investment so you can help grow and, you know, help your clients, in a sense, make a more lucrative investment for themselves. With IRAs, the IRS states that there's things that you're not able to. They're very good at saying what we cannot invest in, and they do not let us know what we can. So it's a lot easier for them to say what we cannot. Those things are artwork, rugs, antiques, metals, gems, stamps, coins, alcoholic beverages, and life insurance policies. I want to make note towards the metals portion of that list. With the IRA, you are able to invest in precious metals, so any kind of gold, silver, platinum is something you're able to take advantage of. Big question you might have for yourself is, why haven't you heard of the self-directed IRA? The main thing is most custodians focus on stocks and CDs, something that they're able to take a commission off of. With Equity Trust Company, you pay that once a year annual fee, I should say, and that is it. We do not take any kind of commission off of your investment. It is a self-directed investment. You're tailoring that investment to yourself. You're doing all the work, so you reap the benefits. A lot of times there's a misperception in that those are the only investments, the stocks, bonds, and CDs. Relatively few self-directed custodians out there. You know, it is a niche industry, and as I said, we have been around for the longest. And then other custodians don't feel they have any financial incentive to offer this. As I said, they're not gaining anything from the investments because you're doing them yourself. Here's a list of the different types of accounts and the contribution limits that Equity Trust Company does offer. You'll see at the top the Roth and traditional IRA. It's what most of our clients, you know, tend to steer towards if they're not a small business owner. Small business owners are able to take advantage of that business and the tax, the tax benefits that they have with their business. So they're able to go ahead and create a small business plan, and they're able to make a higher contribution limit each year on behalf of the business. So you'll see the simple, the SEP, the 401k, and Roth 401k are all small business plans, as well as you are able to establish any kind of educational account with us, a CSA account, or a health savings account. The nice thing about this is all of these accounts are able to be partnered together, either with themselves or personal funds, to make investments. Then you'll see there's 3 easy steps to go ahead and create this for your clients. So first step is your client needs to go ahead and open an account. Very easy to open an account. They're able to call me directly. It's a 5 to 10 minute phone call. We complete all the paperwork for the client, send it out in a secured email. All they have to do is sign, date, and return with a copy of the statement and driver's license. We're able to open that account within 24 hours of receiving that material. From there, they're able to fund that account in the same fashion, either by rollover, coming from an existing 401k state-sponsored plan, a direct IRA transfer, institution to institution, or they're actually able to write a check out of their pocket and contribute to the account with the contributions that I had on the last slide, as you see. Next is hopefully they have an investment in mind. After speaking with you, they'd like to invest into your entity. They're able to go ahead and do that with us. They have a dedicated investment team that they're able to work with to complete the documents necessary to move their funds from their account with Equity Trust Company to that entity. To do so, it's just an internal form known as a direction of investment that states they'd like to move X amount of dollars. They'd like it sent either by check, wire, or overnight check, and they'd like it processed in this fashion, either same-day processing or within normal processing, which is 3 business days. So we're able to get those funds out to you, and they're signing the bottom of that, authorizing that transaction out of their account to you, and then they would hold that asset within their account. And then lastly, it's just to manage the account. They have that online access, and they are receiving statements notifying them that they have this asset in their account, they have this cash value in their account, and then there are funds coming back from their investment going back into their account. So they're able to see all transactions, everything associated with that account, and they have detailed records. This slide really goes over the private bank concept that we have here at Equity Trust Company. This is what you really want to take a look at as far as when funding your business. This gives you an idea of how you could actually take advantage of the clients that may have these funds available to them. Obviously, you're going to have your investment in mind. Either, they're going to be buying into your entity, loaning money to your entity. Maybe you have a fund that you would like them to go ahead and invest in. Whatever the case may be, you have this investment in mind for your clients. You want to go ahead and present that to your clients, negotiating the different rates that you're going to offer for them. Then you direct them towards me. They go ahead, they open up the IRA account. As I said, we're able to do that within 24 hours and get funding over within 2 weeks or so. We are able to go ahead and speed that up if necessary. They go ahead, send the money over to you. You make the investment, and once it is complete, you're paying your investors back directly to their accounts. The nice thing about this, and the thing that you can mention to them, is they're not getting any kind of capital gains when it comes to this investment. Because it is in a retirement account, there are no capital gains associated with the money that they receive on their investment. Therefore, they save a lot of money in the long run. The only taxes they would pay with this would be when they would take a distribution at the very end if it's a tax-deferred account, and that's just ordinary income tax.